Hey guys, so I wanted to give you a quick disclaimer. A user with a Zelda related name commented on one of my past Zelda videos, and I am posting another one today. So, yeah, you can see from the video and the title what it is, and my hair is longer. So if you saw my update video, you would see I have shorter hair, so this video has aged a bit. And yeah, to kind of keep this as a receipt just in case they decided to come after me again. So I hope you enjoyed this video. No hate at all, just wanted to spread some positivity. I cannot talk. But thank you for watching, sticking around. Bye guys.
And welcome back to FX Express Trends. My name is Jadie and I'm here today for something you may or may not like. You might know that I don't like Zelda. You know, The Legend of Zelda is a highly beloved series, and I've actually met 3 people accidentally because of it, because of Zelda, you know? It may be because she may have, like, you know, a pretty dress. She might be a princess and have a huge fucking castle, and the powers from both Triforce and be a descendant of the goddess Hylia or whatever. I don't know. Let me explain why I very much hate her. I want to give you a quick disclaimer here. If I keep looking this way, it's because, like, I have this video kind of, like, you know, scripted out. I'm going to exclude Breath of the Wild because we can see Zelda very much actually grow in this game, and I like the Zelda in Breath of the Wild. She's awesome. Not because it's different from the other Zelda games, but because her character is different from the other Zeldas in the other Zelda games. So, you know, we see her in Breath of the Wild fighting her true self and her royal status, like, kind of progressing as a character. Like, are you gonna stay on the royal side and be the princess you're supposed to be, or are you going to follow through your scientific endeavors? Like, all of this is a problem with, like, the calamity going on, and she has to use her powers. So I think she's fighting for the right things here, and she's not being selfish. So that's good. I'm gonna move on to the points now and explain why I hate her, because I really love the Zelda series, but Zelda is such a terrible character, and I've talked to people about this before, and, like, they kind of agree with me. Like, in most of her games, she doesn't do anything to save her kingdom. She always relies on Link. She just doesn't do anything. Some examples are in Twilight Princess, she surrendered to Zant and gave away her kingdom to this random guy. And, like, well, excuse me, princess, why you do this? Why you do this to us? You know, she didn't fight back. She just threw it all away, and she's supposed to be the leader, you know? She just relies on whoever comes her way accidentally to pretty much fix things up. I feel like she's given all the glory from this point on. The monarchy is really messed up in the game, and, like, most of them throughout the series. Even Midna doesn't entirely like Zelda, but because of these actions, but that's because of her situation. And at the same time, she doesn't want any harm to come to Zelda, as you can see in the dialogue when you first meet up with Zelda in the game as Wolfie Link. Just because Link represents one of the reincarnated pieces, it doesn't mean that he has to save the world every single time. Zelda talks about this in one of the memories in Breath of the Wild, like, how do we know that we're supposed to, like, really do this? I mean, like, even though we have the Triforce and stuff, why can't we go around and do what we want? Link has his own life, and he can do whatever he pleases, you know, but he just can't because of the Triforce, and there would be no game if he didn't save the day. I mean, I love my Link, but boy, please do something for yourself. Zelda should not have the right to push around Link just for the greater good of Hyrule, because, like I said, he has a life of his own. Why is Link doing this? You know, we gotta question him too. Like, it's not just Zelda, we have to question Link. He's done some bad things, like grave robbing. And why is he doing this? Really, like, why is Link doing this? Like, morally, we need to know his reasons. Is it because he has a crush on Zelda? Is it because her status is super high up there and he knows this is his destined job? Or is it because he just really has a big heart and wants to save the day? Honestly, we don't know. All we know is that, like, in almost every single game, I think in every single game, I don't know, he's always sleeping and then rudely awakened, has to go off. Like, you know, just save the day. Like, why isn't he even getting paid for this? Dude, if he does this time and time again, why can't he, like, get any reward, you know? It's not fair in that kind of sense. But the point is that she relies too much on Link. I think this could make her a villain in a way. Link is set up by Zelda to go and defeat Ganon's evil plan that he set in motion. Because of her power and status, it might be abusing Link that sets him up in the face of danger every single time, that forces him to save Zelda's kingdom. I think she stands in the way of Link's true potential in that sense. I mean, at one point he was like a real train engineer and in Spirit Tracks, and when Zelda lost her body and she was just a spirit, her in-game dialogue is like saying, hey, don't stop now. Go and chase this guy to get my body back so it isn't used as a vessel to like harvest some sort of evil again. Like, she's like a very demanding princess from that standpoint. So like, I think she could be a completely different person, but at the same time, she doesn't have what it takes to be a villain, you know? She's a dainty princess and she gives up so easily. Like in Ocarina of Time, she kept herself safe from Ganon disguised as her alter ego Sheik until like she reveals herself. She may seem capable at times, but that idea of hers, like, it always falls. Like, something always goes wrong whenever it's a plan of hers. And it's usually whenever she lets her guard down. Most of her ideas are unrealistic and childlike, so that's why they usually fall. And that's why they never support her true intentions. Take that time and Wind Waker was, but Zelda Tetra pretty much launches Link from a cannon. I really feel for Link here in times like this because, like, he has to do all the work on his own. Like, do you really expect Toon Link to not have a concussion or, like, various other injuries to go fight Ganon for you? Even though he was, like, in a barrel with probably no protective padding. It's kind of weird. May represent the wisdom of the Triforce, but really she doesn't show that. In cases of the barrel incident. If she took the time to like actually stop and listen instead of getting herself into danger or just giving up, she could have been a better ruler in all of these games. I feel very alone in this opinion, but you know, it is what it is, so take it lightly. I've based my knowledge on the little I know from the other games plus the ones I haven't finished yet, which are these. So you can take me seriously. You don't have to. But if you do agree with me, that's fine. If you don't, that's fine. You're okay. Don't be offended. Okay? If you like this rant kind of thing that I keep going on, please like, comment, and subscribe. You can find some of the videos I agree with in the description if you want to check out some more reasons on why she's like a terrible person and stuff. You can go check those out, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys!